Hey, so hi YouTube, TikTok, or whatnot that I post this all my thoughts on the movie Avatar 2, The Way of Water. So we're gonna watch the trailer and then I'll just give my thoughts about the film. So yeah, let's play it. Was it this one? Yeah, this one. Let's play this one.
Why do you come to us?
I just want to keep my family safe.
Treat them as our brothers and sisters. Teach them our ways.
Keep up, Forest Boy!
If you want to live here, you have to ride.
Let's do it.
Just breathe. Breathe.
Outcasts, that's all they see.
I see.
I'm a warrior like you. I'm supposed to fight. Protect the people. Let's get it done.
Avatar: The Way of Water. Experience it in 3D. Only in theaters, December 16th. Tickets on sale now.
Okay, so I watched this film in the movie theaters on what's it called? The 24th on Christmas Eve. My twin sister took me to go watch this for the holidays, so we went and watched it. I wanted to watch this only for the fact that it had Polynesian Maori, New Zealand influence, and I do remember watching the first film of Avatar, so I do remember that, but it wasn't really where I cared for it. But uh, it wasn't a bad film. It was a good movie. Obviously, it being a lot of dollars or millions of dollars, and it being a big name, and I think it lived up to its name of being a big film. I liked it seeing the Polynesian, Maori, New Zealand, uh, contributions in the film. Uh, I liked seeing the reef avatars were Polynesian Maori specifically influence and stuff. So I thought that was cool. And they had Cliff Curtis, playing the chief, and I thought that was awesome. Um, and Sully, the main character of Avatar from the first movie and also the second movie, who plays the father of the two sons and his family and stuff. I like the dynamic in some ways. Sometimes, did I just left this on? Wait. Oh, okay. No, I didn't. Okay. And sorry, I was talking about my earphones, but I liked it when they had when they talk in slang, like American slang or something like that. I know that's weird, but when the bullies from the reef, the chief's son, kind of was bullying, Sully's sons, and stuff, and they were fighting. I liked it when they went cursed at the reef, their people, not people. I wasn't saying cursing them, but I meant when they said the B word and stuff. I thought that was funny. But yeah, and where they're saying bro, or etc. It made me think of them as where it's they're just humans or regular, they're, even though they're avatars. But what else? I liked it when they were in the ocean. Also, spoiler. There's probably gonna be some spoilers in this. Not really, but I just want to say like my thoughts on what I can remember from Saturday from watching the movie. Um, I liked the Sully's character kind of, but I had to admit he was kind of overprotective or kind of. But I get he was trying to see the bigger picture and trying to, be a protective father and trying to keep his family safe. But he was like, I already knew he was gonna bring trouble. Obviously, you already can tell, but like he was gonna bring trouble by trying to. He became an outcast, not an outcast, where they had to exile from where the forest, tribe or whatever to go to find a new home, and I felt like he put that like obviously he was gonna what's it called bring it upon the reef avatars and bring trouble or juju into their homes, and obviously that's what happened and stuff. But I was surprised that they were mad, the reef, but they weren't as mad as I think they should have been. I don't know. But obviously the girl, she was like the one who was playing the son's interest, the or whatever. She seemed kind of like, she seemed sweet, but she also seemed kind of cheeky, or whatever. And then but I did like the two sons characters. I thought they were kind of like, they made them handsome or cute or whatnot. And whoever plays the actors of that character did a good job. And also Sully's character, Sam Worthington and Zoe Saldana. Even though some of the females' character, I felt like they were kind of bratty, and then the chief's son, they were kind of they were hecka mean, like bullies. Well, obviously they were bullies, but and then there was the well, and then the humans. I was kind of disinterested in dealing with the humans, characters. It was more like I just wanted to see the avatars in the ocean. I liked it when they were inside the ocean because it felt like you were in the ocean with them, and I thought that was kind of cool. Obviously, the luminescent and the way they, everything is in the ocean and the water, and just you feel like you're inside of it. So I thought that was cool. And the chick who's like Sigourney Weaver's like daughter or reincarnation of her or something, I didn't mind her character at times, but sometimes she kind of annoyed me. But like she was like in her own La La Land or something, because she was like, it was like a dire situation, and I felt like she was just like, I was like, is she seriously chilling? Like, but then she was actually gonna do something, but it feels like she was like in her own like world or something, and not paying attention to what's happening. I don't know, but I think she kind of was, but it's just that's what I was thinking at first, for a second. But yeah, but Zoe Saldana's character, the mother, she kind of annoyed me at times, but I like that her warrior spirit, but she kind of annoyed me at times. And then there was the spider character. His character was alright, but it was like, I don't know. But then his character was alright, but it wasn't really. I didn't care for his character. But I like that he spared his biological father's life, because his biological father, or supposedly the one who's the avatar of the biological father of him, of the human form of him, because he spared his son's life because. Spoiler, because Zoe Saldana's character, the Sully's wife, was gonna threaten to like kill him or something. I was like, oh heck no, she was willing to go there. But then obviously things happen, because obviously etc. So what happens in the movie? But yeah, it's a I think it's worth the watch the movie. It's a big movie. It's 3 hours. I would rather watch that one than the first movie, because the first movie it deals too much with the other humans, and I just want to see how they do with the CGI or whatever they do to make the characters in the second movie. And I think the reef avatars look better than the forest Navi avatars. But still, they all look luminescent or etc. The reef people, they kind of look like more turquoise, their color and etc. and how they dress and their home and stuff, which I like better, because also their home kind of reminded me like Tahitian, kind of like it was kind of cool, where even though it's more New Zealand Maori influence of if they're for Polynesia, which I thought was cool that James Corden gave a shout out or just acknowledge that. So I thought that was awesome, and that they got Maori actors and whatnot to be a part of the film. And you know what's cool? Cliff Curtis and Zoe Saldana. I already know them from another film that they worked together in, which was Colombiana. So it's funny that they're in this other movie, or I'm like, oh my gosh, they're in another movie together as well. Or it's like, yeah. Out of 10 stars, I would give it 7.5 stars. I think that's still a good rating. It's still like I didn't really care to watch the movie, to begin with, but then when I heard that they were gonna do like some Maori influence or whatnot in the film, that's when I was like, ooh, let me just watch it and see what they do with that. And obviously, I know it's gonna be a amazing movie, but also I felt like the movie had some potholes, or I just felt like it was missing some parts that made me not understand what was happening, or it kind of went too fast, even though it's a long movie. Where I kind of felt like, what? Where did they like to another part? And I'm like, they didn't explain it. Like, I don't know. It was alright, but the visuals, obviously, it's top notch. Obviously, it's a lot of money that comes with this movie. So the visuals would be good, and whatnot. So yeah, I give it 7.5 stars of Avatar: The Way of Water. Peace, Shaka.